Did it. We timed the countdown timer just in time. Today's guest is Jason Bishop. I've been telling you guys about this, and as I want to welcome you, Jason. First of all, before I get my monitor set up, we have been scrambling, both of us, right up until the last second, which is normal in our industry of internet marketing and social media. So I am going to, I put a nice introduction about you in the introduction that people can see. And so hopefully you guys will read that. But before we get started, can you just tell everybody, besides being in my living room there with my piano in the background and everything.
You like it? Oh, you like it?
I just was there. That's where I was today. Now I'm using my own man cave down here. So, but it's like, you're more than welcome to use my piano for us or anything you need.
Nice. Appreciate it.
So I'm going to check the monitor. While I'm doing that, I want you to say hello to the group, because they know you. You've been in the group. Just let us know exactly where you are from. Like, right? You don't have to give us your address, but just what's going on, where you're at. Because I got the Iowa State Fair 5 minutes up the road. Tell me what's going on, where you're at.
That is actually super sweet. So what's up, everyone? So I am from Gaithersburg, Maryland. So any of my East Coast peoples, you're basically part of my family at this point. If you're on the East Coast, you're part of my family. Jeff, you're not on the East Coast, but he's still part of my family. Jeff is an exception. So, he's an exception. But honestly, man, we have a lot of great things going on over here at Jim Metz Internet Marketing. Just being able to help a lot of those with not just their social media, but helping them to build a better business.
Yeah.
And sitting in front of some business owners. It's funny, actually, before I hopped on here, I was in a networking event and talking to a lady, and she was like, I need someone for social media. And I was like, I'm your guy. So it was cool. So it's cool just having those great opportunities, man. And sitting with people, helping them with their social media day in and day out, but also being able to be with Jeff too. You guys know how cool Jeff is. Honestly, Jeff is such a I will brag about Jeff a little bit. Jeff, man, he is just such a wonderful person. Honestly, just having this opportunity to be one in his presence with all the knowledge that he has, to be able to be here as a guest for you guys is just super, super humbling. So I appreciate Jeff so much, and thank you for having me today. So I appreciate you.
Bet. So instead of having a branding cup. So we've been talking about that. I think day one, I talked about branding back last week. And so like my cup today, again, that's a corporate brand, right? And that's my new baby. My 2007 convertible's out in the garage. I had a 72 growing up as a 17-year-old kid, scooping ice cream for $2 an hour, paying my Mustang monthly payment of $67 a month.
Man,
and then now I said, you know what? It's time to go retro. So when you get to be my age, buddy, which I won't say what it is, you're going to want to go back to whatever that car you had when you were 16, 17, 18. I don't know if it was a Camaro or what. What did you have when you were like young and racing around?
Oh man, 16.
First cool car, not the hand-me-down from your big brother. I want the first cool car you had.
I would say it may be funny. So this is still one of my really favorite cars. Unfortunately, the engines are very bad. It was a 2003 Chrysler Sebring. Okay.
Nothing wrong with
it was
that.
a Chrysler Sebring LX. It was like the more like wide, longer version of it. It was dark blue, tinted windows, and it actually had a sunroof that opened. And it had gold tires, like gold factory tires. That was actually really nice. For me, it was one of my babies until the engine cracked and I had to get a new car. But that was one of my cars that I would definitely get again because it was just so slick and it was dark blue. It was nice. That's like one of my babies I can go back to. Yeah. I mean, I'm only 31, so
So since we're on the topic of cars, and I see we got a few, so we got yesterday's big winner, Christy Evans Davidson, I believe. It was Christy. She won $100 meal and entertainment credit. Hopefully you're in a relatively good time, but you can take that wherever you go, Christy, just so you know. And back in the day, we got the little coupon book. And so it was for your local area when they would sell them the entertainment books. That's basically what it is the old school entertainment books, buy one, get one free, that type of thing. That has gone online. And now I go to Denver, come out east, wherever I am, I just hit change location, hit the thing, it pops up on my app. I type in and boom, all of the restaurants, coffee shops, entertainment, bowling, whatever. And so Christy's on the call. So I wanted to make sure that everybody knew. So they were like, okay, I keep coming to the replay Well, if I show up for the live, Jeff's going to have these surprise pop-up bonuses and surprises.
Come.
Vacations, like in the US, anywhere, there's like 30 destinations. I got to sit down with my 3 winners. We're going to do a video like this. I'm going to actually give them their trips. I'm going to show people how I give away free vacations. And I might even give one to all of my guests if they can stick with me for at least 30 minutes. So if you can hang with me for 30 minutes, you might get a free vacation. Maybe one I can give them around the world too. So
stay, guys.
Travel,
stay.
you guys.
I've seen it. I've seen them. He's telling the truth.
No tours, right?
He's telling the truth.
What do they call those things? Those timeshare tours and all that garbage that they make in these like, trips. Yeah. Anyway, so we got Christy, we got Shauna, we've got Facebook user. So
what that could be.
Back to the car thing. Let's start talking about posting on social media because I'm getting tons of questions about that. It's funny, you know, you try to post something clever about your business or your product, and you know, crickets, or the people that are in your company, you know, it's amazing and whatever, and you're like, oh my God, that's embarrassing. Then you're just out and about with your cousin driving in the Mustang, getting a tenderloin, and you snap a shot, you throw it on Facebook. Freaking 200, 300, 500 people are like, yeah, what? And then you say, this is my childhood car that I love, and then what's yours, right? And so that's a great way to throw a question back out in the post. Talk to me about using questions to finish a simple post, not to sell a product or whatever, but just to build that engagement in a person's personal social media profile. Can we start there? Because that's where most of, I think, our audience is today, Jason.
Yeah, honestly, you know, you hit a lot of good points with there. I actually want to share one stat with people. In 2021, 91% of small businesses used social media, and 70% said it was effective as far as marketing goes. So it just goes to show like how effective, as the years have come by, how effective people, but also business owners have utilized social media. So having what we call a call to action is so important when you make a post. Now, it always doesn't have to rely with a question. You know, I'll say that again. It doesn't always have to rely with a question. So you can make a post, for an example, and say, we'll go back with cars. We'll say, you know, this is my, what car is your Mustang, Jeff? What car is it?
It's a 2007 Mustang GT convertible.
Okay. So I have a 2007 Mustang GT convertible. We'll just say that. What color is it?
Beautiful blue.
So I have a beautiful blue 2007 Mustang GT. Okay. This is my favorite car. I've always wanted this car. I've had it when I was young. What are your guys' favorite cars? Comment down below. That is so easy to do with your followers because people, you get them thinking, and people want to actually answer a question. See, the thing about people, you have to ask them to do something or they won't do it. So something as far as, this is my 2007 beautiful blue Mustang GT. Comment down below or like this post if you like Mustangs. There you go. You have a like. Yeah. People can like it, right? People can like it too. You get that engagement, you get that interaction. And then also too, when you have posts like that, then you can start to do more call to action posts because people are already commenting on your stuff. And it doesn't always have to be comments. It can be likes. It goes to show that people are actually interested in what you have to offer, right? So being able to have different type of posts makes you very diverse, because if you always have call to actions, like make sure you comment, not a lot of people are going to always want to comment. So it's nice to be very diverse and actually switch it up on your social media and then throw, hey, comment down below your favorite type of car.
Or what was your first car or your first job? Oh my God. When you start at my age, when you start making people go back to the first. So the reason Oliver Twist has joined the thing, and this is very important. People love babies, pets, and cars, right? And vacations. So if you have a picture, don't put let's talk about the people that love their animals as much as me. But when you go to my Facebook profile, Jason, you don't see Oliver's face in my profile. Now he might be on my cover or this. I have a picture like this, but you see me in the profile. The guys, I know you love your cats and dogs. but don't just hide behind your dog or your cat. Talk to us about your profile. Because I do a profile funnel. And before I get into that advanced stuff, just the simple things of the cover and the sizing. And here's the cover. Everybody's is like this. Here's their Facebook cover. You guys in the group, I've been clicking and looking at your things, and about 80% of you are cut off. And look at mobile too. So go ahead, take it away. Pictures.
Yeah, it's funny because with a lot of people, which I somehow don't understand this, but if I'm making a post, again, it goes back. If I'm making a post on something about my dog, and my dog is the cover photo or the profile picture, I'm automatically going to think that this profile picture is about just the dog. It's all about that perception. So when people see this and you have a bunch of pictures of your dog, and maybe Jeff's in 1 or 2 pictures, you're going to be like, huh, is the profile just about the dog? And it's true. And trust me, I've had conversations with people about this, and I've talked to people about this. Your profile, your perception is everything. So if you're a person that people know, like for me, if you go on my profile picture, you see me in a suit, right? And all my stuff on there with my business and stuff. So you see that it's me. Now, if I have a picture holding my dog, covering my face, automatically, oh, that's Jason with his dog, right? He loves his dog. So it gives the perception away in a different aspect. And if you have a photo of you covering your face and you're trying to sell marketing product, is the dog selling the product, or is someone behind the face selling the product? So you want to help increase visibility. And
so you keep talking. I actually went to your, because I went to your personal profile, and your cover is first class. I mean, that's what all the top guys are doing. So I'm going to go and dig that up. You keep talking about covers. Now let's talk about the cover a little bit and understanding. And again, I've posted the size, and even then it's still on mobile wasn't great. So, I mean, you got to kind of do it. And then you got to look at mobile, and you got to look at the other. So let's talk a little bit about that, making sure both mobile, and I'm going to embarrass you a little bit here. Now, what I tell people, okay, so this is very important. What you're going to talk about next, Jason, is extremely important. The cover. On your cover, like mine right now, my cover, I've had during tennis season, I got me and the guys, and we're doing our crazy thing, because in the spring, I'm all about my guys, my tennis. That's my brand.
Right, exactly.
But then after the tennis season, I don't keep that up. And then I had made a big decision, as a lot of to make kind of a separation between my software company and moving in a new direction. I wanted to get my health. I'm in my 6th day. It's the extra bonus day of my fast, man. Feeling great. And so I just made what's called a declaration post, but I used my banner. I just had an image off Canva with a guy looking into the distance, and like something about, I'm ready to I'm changing my life. I can't even remember what it was, but it really created a lot of interest, and people are like, yeah, what are you up to? Where are you going? I said, I got to start taking care of Jeff. My life has been all about my parents and mom and dad and the estate and all that. And now and this other company that I've been so, helping, it's time for me to sort of really, so I gave that sort of declaration. But now you go to my personal profile and you see, what's Jeff up to? If somebody meets me or whatever, and who's this guy? They go to your profile because they're going to hack. They're going to see what you're up to.
Yeah,
and you see that I'm running a challenge to help people with tips and tricks and tech. And they're like, oh, well, he must at least know more than a 5th grader if he's doing that. So now, that being said, let me jump into, and I'll change that cover as I move into my next challenge, which is
exactly.
They're overlapping. I'm just going crazy. But here is, I'm going to share screen. Are you guys ready to see the example of how you do a personal profile? And you can do this on your business page too. Look at that.
There you go.
That is killer, dude. And your picture isn't covering up, and you've got things sized correctly. It's not like most people, it's like chopping half there. And it's like your name wouldn't show up, and literally half of this is cut off. But you size this perfectly. Now, while you're talking, go ahead and tell us what you're trying to do here. And this is different. I want you to specify people that are representing a network marketing company or an affiliate product. You don't splash that all over your cover. But you're saying, Jeff, I thought he's got his. That's because it's his own business. He's the owner. Yeah. He's not a rep or a distributor. he's the frickin' owner. And just like when I was Rocket Call, I would put more Rocket Call stuff on because I'm the doggone owner. That's different.
Exactly.
So go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So, so the thing is with the cover photo, where people tend to forget sometimes, and I've seen tons of them. I wish I had some examples, but with the cover photo, you want to be able to also make it into an accusation funnel as well, if that makes any sense. So what I mean by that, actually, Jeff, if you click on my cover photo,
Right,
so if you click on it, click on it.
You're going to show them my hack, huh? You're going to steal my
if you click on it.
Right. Well, everybody, but see, you don't have a little button that says click here. I think I did, but here you go. Click is cover. You guys ready for the magic?
So click on it.
You can put a sales pitch and you can put links hidden here. Hello.
Yep.
And
there you go.
That's part of a Facebook profile funnel, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Are you now understanding what a Facebook profile funnel is?
There's some things I got to change up on it, but it's fine.
is this showing? So email marketing.
Yeah, you're good. No, you're good.
Yeah, look at this. I'll just keep scrolling. You kind of tell them what here the pain point, right? You're going to take away our pain. Yes?
No longer struggle. Yeah,
how, Jason, are you going to take away our pain?
Yeah, so with, of course, with social media, right? Being able to help them with their social media, but kind of going back a little bit, taking a little bit of a step back, on my profile, you see it says book now or call now. It has something, book now. Of course, when you click on the picture, it's not gonna do anything. But when you scroll down like Jeff did, under there, my website is right there, so people can actually check into my website. What people forget is that when they can click on your photo, you can have your phone number on there. People can call your number on there, or you can have it on your website, like I have in my comments in my comment section over here. You can have that, and so people can click on it. I can't tell you how many people have clicked from my website onto my social media, and then Facebook into my website, back and forth, just because of that simple hack.
Yeah.
And people forget that. People forget that because you're promoting your business. You are a business owner. You're promoting your business. So why not promote your business in a way that's fashionable? So
let me. So Jason, have you studied how to? Okay, so here we are again. Again, we're getting in a little bit on the profile because this is really important. Number one, you guys, just make sure there's a picture of you. So let's start here. Let's take everybody through step one. Let's recap. Make sure they understand the difference between the Facebook, the cover, the profile cover, and this is what do they call this? The image, the picture.
Yeah, your profile image. Yeah, profile image.
Okay, so this, now watch this. When I build a funnel, I like to profile funnel. I like to be able to click that too, because when they click that, look, you missed an opportunity here to say something. So my coaching to you would be, dude, go in here and edit that post and get, whatever. There's one thing, but you do a nice job. This is more you hanging out. This is the kind of your business. You could have a click here or a call to action, little button here on your shoulder, but they can also click here. You guys, look, did you know that this is real estate? Can you talk to them about that? If they don't have I've got a business page, but hardly anybody goes there. This is where everybody goes. Talk to them about digital real estate that's free. This is digital real estate.
So with free real estate, of course, with social media, it's free. That's kind of like really self-explanatory at its instance. But when you're able to promote on different social media platforms, like Jeff said, it's free. That's one thing that people forget, that social media is free and how you can be able to promote your business to grow your company. So I have mine on my Facebook. You could go on my LinkedIn. Same thing. I'm promoting my website. Instagram, I'm promoting my website, right? So you have different channels and different avenues where you can put your website,
right?
And it doesn't hurt, and it doesn't hurt anything because people are going to go to it. People are going to click on it, and that's why a lot of people forget that. Like people forget that you can do that, or they put like your phone number or the website. I didn't put my phone number there, but I put my website on there because I noticed a lot more people were like, "Hey, I go to your website more than I contact you on your phone number." But what you do want to do, what you do want to do is make sure in the profile right? You have your phone number, you have your website, because people are going to make phone calls if you update your profile. A lot of people for some reason don't update their Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn profiles, and they just have a picture in their website. Make sure you have all that information so people know also where your business is, right? Because if you're a local business, you want to make sure you have that too as well. So make sure you update and have all your information in Instagram and in Facebook. Make sure you have all that information as the personal profile, because again, people will look, people will go and search. Not saying that people won't call me. I've had people call me, but make sure you have that information because it's so important, especially with business owners I work with. Like, where's your information? I want to call you, but how are people going to call you if you don't have that information? So
Right.
yeah, so that's a little bit of a tidbit. Make sure, please, guys,
Hey.
update your profiles. Hey, look at
So,
Jeff.
yeah. So I'm scrolling. So this is now I want to show something that I discovered, and I don't know if anybody noticed this when I was clicking around. So you guys watch this. This is his personal profile. There's business pages, there's groups. Okay. You're watching this, you're in the group, you're watching our video stream inside of a private group. I've got Jason, I'm giving you a lot of exposure.
You're good.
We're going to 4 different destinations: my LinkedIn, my YouTube, and I think 2 groups. Okay, 2 Facebook groups are all seeing this right now, and I have control. I can stream this into up to 7 or 8 with this software. I upgraded. Right? People say, well, again, free. Upgrade to this. I've upgraded to the next level because I want to broadcast not just to 3. When I have you on, I want to go to 4, 5, 6, 7. That being said, we're diagnosing your Facebook profile, and as we do this, you guys, I might have to take a drink here. Explain what you did over here. This is very interesting. Right here, okay, this is when it's .com. This is your website. So I can click that, and that little icon. If you guys didn't know, says that that's a website, and that he's listing a website that I can click on. It's clickable. It's a blue link. Inside behind the cover is hiding another clickable link to his website. Now watch this. I hover over Jim Rat's Internet Marketing. This is not, well, everything's a website, but you click on it. Guess where this is going to go?
Business page.
Business page. Tell them that, okay, but you're using the same cover because you want consistency between your profile and here. Again, everybody, please emphasize, Jason's the owner of his own company. So then you can put your company all over your profile because that's you. That's what you do. That's who you are. But when you are representing different companies as an affiliate or a rep or whatever, and that stuff's all over your thing, people don't even look at you. They go to Google and then they search. He wants them to come to this site because he's the guy. So hopefully, am I explaining that very well, Jason?
Yes. No, you're on the right track. Keep going. You're on the right track.
See, now this is his business page. And those of you that don't have a business page, you're like, what's the difference? Why in the world, if I'm doing all this stuff on my profile, why does Jason need a business page? Can you tell us?
Hey, Jeff, scroll down just a little bit. Scroll down just a little bit. Go up a little bit where my information is. Right there. Stay right there. Yeah, perfect. So the business page right there, my page is a marketing agency. That's my location, my phone number, all my social media accounts, and my website, my reviews on there too. And all my information is there. So the difference between having a business page and having a regular profile is, one main reason is for running advertisements. If you don't have a business page, you can't run advertisements. So when you run an ad, when you run an advertisement on social media, they look at your profile, how long you've been in business, how many people do you have following you, how many likes do you have, how many comments, how many posts. That's going to help when you run an advertisement, where Facebook is going to plaster that advertisement to see everyone who's interested in your product or service. So I'll give you an example as Jeff is scrolling through. As you can see, I work a lot with those in the fitness industry. So what would be I'll ask you this question, Jeff. What would be a good client for me as far as my business? If I were to run an advertisement targeting gym owners, who would I be targeting? Kind of self-explanatory there.
Yeah, exactly. The gym owners. Okay, so gym owners want, and I always start with, you've got your who. What is the result they want, right? And
Exactly.
they want more members, and they want to maintain those members so they don't
Yep.
sign up and quit after 30 days.
Exactly. Exactly. So you got to know, of course, who your audience is. So that's what it is, you know. And so all my content goes with those that are gym owners,
Okay.
yoga instructors, and Pilates instructors.
Got it.
So that is who I would be targeting. So my advertisement is going to go to those people. I'm going to say, I want to follow personal trainers. I want to look for yoga instructors. I want to look for Pilates instructors. And my advertisement gets sent to those type of people. So that's why having a business page is so important. And it also too helps you get exposure in a business sense. And also, again, running advertisements. That's the big thing, is really running advertisements.
Yeah, paid traffic. So everybody wants traffic, and just we'll talk about that in a little bit. Between people think the word traffic, I think they just think, well, that's just paid advertising, and I don't know how to do that. But no, traffic is your Facebook traffic. There's free traffic and there's paid traffic. So I think everybody needs to understand the difference.
Yeah. So with paid traffic, kind of self-explanatory. You pay for an advertisement.
Right.
They see your advertisement. They can go to your Facebook business page. They can follow you. They can like your comments. They can be able to be a lead or just a follower on your social media.
Mm-hmm.
Now, free traffic is not paid. Okay. So basically, what I'm doing here is basically free. What I'm doing is putting content on my business page, and it gets likes.
Yeah, okay, so tell them what I just did. I'm doing it, and I know what I'm doing. But notice that when I hover, that arrow goes to and so all of a sudden, this image, you guys, is a clickable link. So I click it, and guess what? I uncover. I uncover exactly what Jason wants me to see. Go ahead, buddy. What am I seeing?
Yeah, so of course, what type of content do you find most? This is, of course, so this is copy. Okay, this is copy. This is copy that's on a post. So when you make a post, right, especially a video or a slideshow, you want to make sure you have good copy, something that's engaging, a call to action. Some of those have call to actions on there. You can probably see join the movement. I can kind of say like join the movement, or be a member, join the conversation. You know, what are you doing? Let's prioritize. You know, I have other stuff. Happy 4th of July. Just different type of content on there. But you want to make sure you have copy for your posts, so people see and they can read about what you're trying to promote. Because I'm still promoting. Like, I'm not selling, but I'm still promoting my business in a way, shape, or form.
Right. So, now, go to the part that it used to confuse me. So you write the good post, follow me at, so they know where to go. When it's at Jim Ritz. So does this mean that, is this over to Instagram? Explain people why you put the at versus hashtag. Explain at versus hashtag.
Yeah. So the at, if you can, it's kind of, I won't say self-explanatory, but at will take you somewhere. Like, let's put it that way. I would say at takes you somewhere. So it's like www. something that takes you at a location
somewhere. Okay, everybody got that?
Somewhere.
Everybody got it in the comments. I'm going to go back to the chat. So 1131. If you understand that that's what that weird at is, it means, and I do that when I would write copy to send them to Rocket Call or whatever, or I'd put at.
There you go. Yeah.
myrocketcall.com. Now, explain people are like, what in the world are these, and what do I type in there? Hashtag, what the heck is this?
Yeah, so hashtags. So with Facebook has a little bit of a hashtag algorithm, but not so much as Instagram, right? Instagram has a little bit more hashtag algorithm. That's really what they're based off of. So the hashtagging, what it does is hashtags helps you promote your posting. So like, as you clicked on there, right, Jeff, actually scroll up a little bit, right there, boom. If you go up right there, hashtag social media help. How many posts are related to that? What does that say right there? There's a number.
Oh yeah, 155,000.
Okay.
So they're not going at or to your specific thing. They're going to the category of social media help.
Exactly.
So they'll see other stuff.
Exactly. Like as you keep scrolling down, right, you'll see other people's posts that are associated with that same type of post. So if you're a trainer,
Right here,
let's
they
go
put
back.
it right there.
Yep, there you go. If you're a gym owner, right? If you are a gym owner and you type in fitness as a hashtag, let's say on Instagram, when you're making a post, it's going to put your post to other people that are looking for fitness because they're
Okay,
interested.
let's do it. Let's do fitness.
Type in fitness.
Fitness club.
Here you go.
Here, I'm going to get real specific. I talked to
Keep it
everybody about
together,
really getting specific.
Yeah, keep it together. Make sure when you're doing hashtags, don't space it because it's only going to hashtag.
I know. Okay, so I'm just a terrible typer. Fitness club owners. Okay, here we go. Let's
try that. See what it says.
Let's see what happens. People are posting about this, and so here's, and then you've got this, and marketing ideas for fitness club owners. That would be a headline that you would probably like to borrow.
Yeah, and also what you have to be mindful of too, you have to look at how many posts are associated with that. And the reason why that's so important is because is that going to get seen to people, right? So you want to be able to have general posts like hashtag fitness, but you also want to make sure you have specific posts that have had, like there you go, perfect. There's perfect. So
43,000.
Yeah.
Just under fitness club.
Yeah.
Here's your audience.
Yeah. So you want to be able to make sure that when you have hashtags that is associated with the number of postings, please make sure you can see the number of postings. If you make a hashtag in the post, it's like 10 posts. It's going to be really hard to push that post to those only 10 people when there's millions and billions of people worldwide.
Okay, so what I'm looking at here, bud, these look like all potential clients for you. These are
absolutely.
Fitness
That's
club
something we're digging into.
Yeah. So anyway, I just got you some free business. So let's
perfect.
Okay, so now we've got the covered, we got the hashtag covered, and let's kind of just stay focused on Facebook because we got to just do one thing. So now under here, we're going to click back to my group. And again, a group, you guys, if you're like, what's Facebook's Facebook? Well, no, it's not. We've covered the profile, we've covered the business page, and now here is a private group, which I just had one convert, and it wasn't private, it was public. And what I learned, Jason, is that if I go public, I don't get my guides. And if you guys know me, Jeffrey loves his what?
His guides.
Look at that. PDFs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything's titled today. So now if you guys are curious, so let's give them a quick training on what we're going to do with this video, this training today. Watch this. Bonus week trainings. Live update, bonus week trainings, day 1, day 2. And you're like, well, Jeff, how do you get those trainings into that specific place? Well, it's you go to the discussion and explain the difference between a discussion and the guides. Can you help us with that?
Yeah, so with, as you can see, like with the guides, you can put PDFs in there. You can have little content calendars, wink, wink, content calendars in there. You can have a little bit of tidbits and information, whereas a discussion board. So a discussion board is where people can come on and talk. They can comment to each other. You can have videos. They can interact, right? You can have a lot more interaction with the discussion. And then with guides, really just you have your PDFs and people that can download things, download stuff like that. That's where they go to pick up great information that you have. Like you have there, Jeff, as your discussion board. You have all your videos, people commenting, your posts, stuff like that. People can also be able to interact. And so make sure that.
Yeah. So let me show. So I was going through, and what I do, part of the job, you guys wonder what an admin does or whatever. There's so much work behind the scenes that you guys don't know. It doesn't magically go in those guides. So what I do is every time I got to keep up every day that if there's posts coming in, I got to determine when that post comes in. If somebody has come in a couple days later, like I said, okay, I want everybody day 1, task 1. I want you to come in and post your picture or a video, say who you are, where you're from, say hi to the group. Okay. Then make a comment in the other ones and put done. Okay. That's the assignment for the day. Well, somebody comes in late and they post a really nice picture of themselves and it's in the discussion, but I gotta categorize it. So here's what I do. Here is like yesterday, prize winner coming after the tally. And I announced, and it was, here she is, right? It was Christy right here. So what I did was, this is from the bonus week. This whole post, this whole contest was a bonus. So what I do is, look at this, you guys, right here, +, add, post to guide. This is how, when you got a room, office full of papers all over the place, and you got your folders, you go and you pick up the papers, and you got, here's the papers that are our monthly heating bills. That goes into that folder. So watch this. I'm going to add that to the guide. And so now I choose which guide. See, this is just like a folders. Each of these guides is like a folder. And I'm taking that post, which was what? Guide 9 is what? What's guide 9? Bonus week, free trainings, and any other content. I want it to go there. And then I'm going to say big winner or whatever, just, you know, and it doesn't really matter, but that's, now they know that this happened during the bonus. Now watch, now it automatically goes to the guides, and I can scroll down to guide here. Let's just go back up. I'm going to show them. So I'm going to just click over here, get back to the main homepage.
Files.
Right? So now at the top, and then these two buttons, discussion, let's go back to guides. And I want to go down to guide number 9. Okay. So boom, we go to guide number 9, and big winner. It's the most recent post in the bonus week of trainings. Now, after this, people say, oh, is there going to be a replay? Is it going to? Yes. Where is the replay? Where's the replay? It's in guide 9, bonus week trainings. Last day with my superstar buddy and partner and, you know, whiz kid from out east, Jason Bishop. And so yours is going to live right above the big winner, but they can click on that, and then they actually can see that post and my crazy video congratulating the winner. Okay. So you guys see how easy it is to navigate, and how important it is to have a private group. I don't use, featured is really important. And that's mainly for me to keep up to date with the featured. So that's how that works. Rooms, I don't use those. Members, if you guys just want to see who, you know, your fellow.
Who's in the group, Who's in the group?
Events, like today, I apologize. Oh, there it is. I did.
Oh, you had it.
So upcoming event right there. So it's just, you see how easy it is, you guys. And if you ever decide you want to have your own group, make it private, organize it, make people feel good, invite people, do events. And again, that's part of what you're learning here. Isn't just tech and marketing, because tech and marketing these days is challenges, Facebook challenges. So that's a quick overview. I'm going to turn off the share so I can kind of see you again. Okay. So recap for us. Go ahead, start with your profile. Give us 3 top tips that we learned today. And you guys comment in the chat what your favorite tip is that you didn't know until Jason shared it with you. Okay, go ahead, give us the top 3 that we just uncovered under the profile.
Yeah. So of course, make sure you have a profile picture. Number 1, make sure you have one. Don't cover your face, of course. Please don't cover your face. People need to know who you are. And again, if I want to buy your services or product, I don't want to see your dog. I'm not buying products from your dog. I want to see exactly. I want to see Jeff. I'm buying products from Jeff because he owns this product. Your cover photo, of course, not your profile picture, but your cover photo. Make sure it has your information on it and an accusation button or a funnel, like a call now, book now, right? On that photo, because you are a business, right? You are a business. Promote yourself as a business. Have your information. Put your website on there. Put your name on there. And then in the comment section, make sure you have your website and some good copy so people can see more. Because in that cover photo, I have some copy in there. And also, Jeff can probably put up again.
There it is.
I have some copy. I have copy. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You guys take notes. Here, I'll copy and put that in. See how
copy that.
Clever. You got to watch this, guys.
Copy that and give it to them.
Steal it. Come back to your guest. Make sure he doesn't feel lonely. Stop the screen share. Go to the chat. See, I'm showing how fast I'm usually the paste and bang.
So good.
It's in the chat.
Perfect. There you go. It's easy. It's easy. Make sure you have a profile picture, a great cover photo with your logo and your face. Make sure, again, you want to represent yourself. And I feel like people sometimes forget that. I don't know if you see that too, Jeff. People forget that, like with their brand. Why do you not have a picture of yourself? Show yourself, because they want to know who's the owner of this business, They want to interact with you. They don't want to just see just a cover photo with letters. They want to be like, oh, that's Jason. Oh, that's Jeff. Oh, that's Bill. That gives it more personable. And then you can be able to find some type of way that you can maybe relate to this person through their content or whatever that they're posting. Jeff is really good at doing that. He's very, very good at doing that. But that's something also to I'd relate. And then again, make sure in the comment section, you have good copy and you have your website in there to have people be directed to. So of course you can have them go to your website, you're trying to sell something. And yeah, those are some little tidbits.
Okay, so here's your feedback, bud. Adding copy is something I didn't know, but all for this is 10th days. I say the number one, not maybe the number one. It is the number one thing in marketing is your sales copy. Old school direct response sales copy, and with an amazing offer.
Yep.
So your sales copy, you got to use great sales copy to create an irresistible offer. That's start with
always
that.
Number one.
Start with always that. Okay. So, and I taught everybody how to use Chat GBT, and if they are out there saying, Jeff, I missed that. Well, guess what? Where do they go? Where should they go, Jason? To find to the discussion, to the guides or the guides.
Go to the guides.
Right?
And go to the guides.
I probably could do a better job of kind of categorizing stuff, but you live and you learn. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of work. And that's why my next challenge that's going on, literally, I was up till midnight, dude. Facebook didn't let me switch to from public to private. And again, let's not get into that right now. I don't want to discuss why public and private. Private means we've got this kind of closed group, and it's our babies, right? It's our club, and I protect. And but if it's public, I mean, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can come in there and start spanking and putting all kinds of horrible posts and just doing. Yeah,
that's the thing. So you want to be able to, like you said, you want to make sure that you have it to where that you can protect what you have, but also the people that are in the private group. It's private. They get some benefits. There's some benefits to having a private group.
Yeah, paid. And again, this is a free group. And a lot of people say, Jeff, well, is it going to cost me when it's over? And my question is, maybe someday, but not this one. This is my first one. I literally, so you mentioned Ty, who I know is just guy's the bomb, in network and online marketing, but most people don't know him here, or Doug Bowden in ClickFunnels. And I'm learning that the people who are in network marketing, that's a world that they don't know anything. And some people say, oh, I know what a funnel is. Or I think I've heard of Russell Brunson. It's like, I've got 18 of his books. I mean, I churn and burn, and I follow a lot of guys, but I mean, I've read every single thing that Russell's written because I buy his software and I use it and I want to know how to use it.
Yeah.
But the point is start simple, you guys. A funnel, don't be scared of a funnel, starts with your Facebook profile, with what you just said. So you just helped us sort of, at least a beginner, get started with cleaning up. And again, dude, I got to go back through all of my socials and because I've been an owner of Rocket Call, and I got to completely transition from being an owner of a software company and kind of that brand to now this brand that I love, and we're going to partner. And so that's one thing I want to talk, you guys. You've got your own company. I've got my own company, my own digital brand, and I have different things, and we've partnered on some projects, and it's no one's business other than ours. But if you guys think that it's 146, so here's the offer. So whenever you give value, we've given 45 minutes of amazing value. I haven't, but Jason has. So you guys now know profile, business page. Should I have one or shouldn't I? Don't just go do a business. That used to be my marketing strategies. I taught people how to do business pages and how to put their links all over. And I was like, I was a master of the Facebook business page, but now it's just like, that's not where it's at. I mean, you got to have one. It's essential for businesses, and it's essential for people who want to run traffic and have a separate business page from their profile. It's critical, like you said.
Yeah. I will piggyback on that. I'll piggyback on that. Right, as you said, no, you're right. You're spot on, because I've had people that I've had conversations with, and like, you're promoting your business, but you have a lot of your personal information on it. You may not want to have that personal information, but some of the stuff that you may do on your own personal time or with your business, right? So you want to make sure you have the differentiation of my business page is everything business, as you guys can see. Jeff was able to click on. my business has all my business stuff, and then my personal has, again, some of my personal stuff on there. And people need to differentiate that. So that's why it's so important to have a business page. So
yeah, and so now the hot thing is using groups to create challenges, and their groups have been around forever, but they're ongoing. They're dead. No, there you got 100, 200,000. Nobody's engaging. Nobody's responding. So I've learned that you create a group, you create it from here to here, and you take away, you put in great content, and you take it away. Whether you pay, I just got the one I was in, was a high level guy. I paid $50 to get in the group for 5 days. And then he had a VIP offer. Then he had a VIP offer, $50, get extra bonus, like this call right now. He would then, if I was a VIP, I could stay on the call for an additional hour, and the handful of us that were VIPs could get like really intensive training. Right. Then at the end, he just literally reached out to me this morning. Doug Boughton, I love him. The guy's a great coach. I will follow everything he says about building and doing groups and challenges. He reached out, Jeff, how you doing? And I showed him what I was up to. I said, dude, personal life, I'm doing this crazy, mimicking fast. I'm feeling great. I need it. I got to get my health back. Number 2, because he asked me about me. He asked me about Jeff. Then I said, dude, I am following what you said. You said, take action, even if you're not ready. Dude, I have been taking action. I've got 2 challenge groups, dude, overlapping. I've got 2 more already in the hopper. One on a leads growth challenge, or leads challenge that you're going to help me with. And then one is what's called a downline growth challenge, because so many people out there have home-based businesses and they're trying to build a team, a downline. They don't know how to do it. So we're going to have a whole week where this is where the people that own, you guys out there that have brick and mortar businesses, that would not be a challenge you'd want to come to, but the lead challenge you'd want to come to. So now what's the other passion for me, guys like you? Look at Jason. If you don't think he doesn't eat right, take supplements, and work out, and I have a master's in exercise science, I'm trying to get my health back. I'm going to bike on my e-bike. I've been doing this 10 days straight plus Saturday and Sunday. I need a break, because you guys think, oh, Jeff just comes on an hour. I used to give my pastor brother a hard time. I said, dude, you got it, man. You only work 1 hour a week. Or if you have 2 services, you work 2 hours. And he'd look at me and it's like, I know. I hung with my bro, and he's gone now. And that dude was on the phone. He's at meetings. I mean, he's going and serving and writing.
Oh yeah.
How much work do you put into one sermon? I mean, dude is working all week. You got to crank out a fantastic sermon week after week. Yeah. And so when people see this, they think, oh, well, Jeff just takes an hour, he hops on, then he can go play pickle. No, I get up at 5:30 in the morning, and I am, dude, was that countdown timer right to the last? I mean, you came on 1 minute before, and bang, here we were. Because I was spending an hour with GoDaddy dealing with the previous company, right? Domains and all that. I had a conference call with my ownership group, which was kind of like, the final after the divorce has happened and the death has happened in the family. You have this quiet little meeting. I love those guys, but it was just, you know what, guys, we got to move in another direction. So this is now my new direction, and this is fun, man. I could do this all day long.
Man, this is why I do what I do, man. It's funny you said it, because literally I was just in a networking event with some entrepreneurs, and literally I hopped off 5 minutes off, and then we're hopping back on, and we're here talking to people. So, it's so true. You're finding ways to be able to help people, and we do it when you love what you do. It's not work. And I love what I do. I can sit here and do this all day with you, Jeff, and talk to you about social media. I love what I do. And so, awesome. This is why we do what we do, Jeff. This is why we do what we do.
So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, in marketing, there is A to Z, right? There's the copywriting that goes into the Google Drive, that you run it through ChatGPT. You create graphics, you create a funnel, you open up your software, you're putting your graphics, your images, your videos, your copy, your sizing, you're creating columns. That's what this guy does, right? I create digital content, copy, get all the front end stuff, right? Then that's ready to go. You got the offer, whatever the offer, the product, the service, you got the connections. You got to have a place for people to go and check out. You got to have a place, all that stuff. Finally, so all week long, last week I started with your message. You got to figure out a way to create your message. That's why we talked about copy and ChatGPT and all of that. Get your copy figured out. Then ways to automate it. Again, all week we're talking about tools. ways to automate with a simple digital business card. I do funnels, but I love to train with a little digital business card because it's a fantastic, powerful little tool. And then whatever it is, I don't care what software you use, but then the third and final thing is the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes on what you've done. Eyes on that beautifully packaged funnel or website. People think they build this beautiful website and funnel, and then guys like you come along and say, great website, great, your social media. You come in on the back half and take it, right? You take the football. I hand the football to you and you run, right?
Hey, I was a running back in high school and college, so yeah.
How's a quarterback, dude?
There we go. There we go.
So are you guys understanding there's front half and back half? I understand enough of what Jason does. I understand that world, but I don't really want to do it hours and hours. I would rather be the guy creating the fun stuff, hand it over to him and say, can you run traffic to this to people from 35 to 65? Or if I didn't even know that, he'd say, Jeff, you need this. And you would help me know who to market that to or what kind of social media posts, right?
Yeah. With paid traffic, we know exactly what type of audience you're looking for. So if you're looking for a massage therapist, for example, we'll say massage therapist, right? You're looking to work with massage therapists. We're going to run traffic to massage therapists on social media. They have businesses. They have small businesses. Some are virtual, some are in person. So just knowing, your audience and just running it to that audience. That's what it comes down to, knowing your audience and running that traffic to your audience on the back end. And then with social media, when it comes with management, social media, like making a post, like we talked about, making a post, putting it on Facebook, putting on your other social media channels. It's just knowing what to say, what to post, and when to post. That's always something too. You got to know when to post. That's important. We may talk about that maybe another day.
Yeah, let's do that another time because that timing. And so, but we are going to, let's tell them about the bonus. You have given a gift. You're a bringer. And I looked at it. It's sweet, man. That 30-day calendar of just
Appreciate it.
What do I post? Well, you give an idea, not that they have to follow it exactly, but it's a concept that they can think about. Today, post like one of it would be like a question post or some other. Give us at least, we got a couple minutes. Give us at least 3 examples of the 30-day, because they're going to get it. I'm going to put it in the group. Tell us what that a couple ideas or a couple things that are right on there that tell us what to do.
Yeah, so you can post. So I'm just like saying, when you look at it, there's a bunch of ideas. The one of my favorite out of the 3 is posting a testimonial, right? So if someone uses a product, make sure you get a testimonial from someone who uses a product or service and post it on your social media. Why? Because testimonials back up your claim of as a business owner. So people have used your product, right? So for an example, Jeff, I bought a funnel for Jeff. Jeff got me 50 leads. I'm gonna put him as a testimonial on my social media. I got 50 leads because Jeff was able to help me with the funnel. I got 50 leads from Jeff. This is why you should use Jeff. So that's one way, a testimonial. Posting a review.
Talk about asking for.
A
lot of folks out there have a lot of happy customers, but they never go. And I did a study on this, man. 90% of customers would love to give a testimonial for the restaurants and the products and the people but the people that they don't ask. They don't ask. So the business owners that are on right now, you guys are listening listen very carefully. Jason, tell the people in the audience, how do they ask their customers or clients, would you please tell something amazing about me? Well, they don't know. Give us a little structure in how you would make that request.
Yeah, so actually, I'll give you actually a personal example. Actually, it's probably better that way. I'll give you a personal example. So, I was working with a trainer. We were working for a couple months, but I was working with a trainer, and we were doing a lot of good things for him. And we ended up not working together because of just financial stuff, but we're going to end up reconnecting. But I was like, hey, his name was Eric. I was like, hey, Eric, we've been working with you for a couple months now, and you've seen the results that we were able to bring to you in your business. What do you think? Oh, you guys are great, so on and so forth.
Right.
Eric, we're growing our company, we're growing our business, just like how you were growing your company and your gym at one point. We would love a testimonial from you because it would help us with people like yourself working with us, wanting to work with us in the future. Right. Just like how you as a trainer saying, hey, Susie, we helped you lose 20 pounds, right? There are other people out there that may want to also lose 20 pounds, but don't know about me. I would love for you to have and provide a testimonial about yourself, saying how I was able to help you. Would you be able to do that for me? And most of the time they're going to say yes, because they've already established that connection. If you already have a good connection with people that basically have become your friends, they're going to be like, well, yeah, shoot, I would love to. Some of them may be hesitant on, showing their face, which is fine, to say, hey, I would love a written testimonial, because because
the copy, the little
exactly.
And again, I've done a lot with that testimonial stuff. Let me so one of the tools that I recommended is SenseSpark. Okay, it's like Loom, either one, but SenseSpark specifically gives you a template in a way that they've built, that I send you over, and you don't even have to have SenseSpark, but it's a way for you to do a video testimonial review.
Yeah.
Super cool. So it's the SenseSpark, and a lot of people are not using the video. They may not say, well, I don't want to get on and just sit and broadcast on that, but what you can do, you can sit and you can do a little thing and make a video over the top of your company order page, because people are getting stuck and not realizing that the submit button is way at the bottom. Little things like that they're missing.
That's kind of nice.
You do a 30-second help video, or you can request. And so that's the thing.
I like that.
We just got a request. So get this. I'm going to give you a perfect example from a corporate standpoint. The corporation that I ordered online, my 5-day intermittent fasting thing, or my mimicking fast, they're not a network marketing company, not MLM. So you guys don't, people say, oh, now what are you pitching? It's just a product I freaking bought online through a friend who's my dietitian and that type of thing. But the bottom line is, they do have an affiliate program, but it's one of those really difficult ones. You got to be a doctor, you got to be a registered.
Oh yeah.
And so a lot of people, when they think affiliate marketing is just like, when you're dealing with clients and people, you got to be a real professional. So a lot of people in your fitness world would maybe want to recommend that product that I'm on, and then you'd say, well, Jeff, I want to test it out first. I could, you know what I mean? And so what they did was, so here's what that company did. Get this. This is a good tip for all of us. They sent me this really cool email, and it was exciting about participating in a video testimonial contest.
Ooh,
make it a contest. Give them a reward for doing it. Hey, you do this, I'll give you a free $100, restaurant certificate. So what they did was, Prolon sent it, and they wanted me to sign up for a contest where I come on and I do some video about one of their products. Well, what I did was, they have all shakes and different things, but I want to give a testimonial about my 5-day experience. So I ordered another one, because I'll do this again in 3 weeks. You don't do it consistently. You go a week on, 3 weeks off, and then your body's ready to do another one. So I ordered one, and I'm going to do a video testimonial for this company. I
love that. That's cool.
Just because they asked. And the scale is saying good news. Tomorrow I'll announce it where I'm at. But anyway, the point is, you guys, there's a lot of great stuff that is going on here. The review thing, using video, your Facebook profile. But if anybody, if you walk away from this today, at a minimum, you guys, go to your Facebook profile, just your Facebook. Don't worry about 20 other things. It's too overwhelming. Look at your cover. I got some people in this group that have, Jason, they have amazing covers, great, beautiful pictures.
Love it.
Product, and then a really nice picture of themselves. They brand themselves as an outdoor person, or a person that loves nature, or whatever. That's perfect. That's your personal profile. And then you can give value and tell people how I'm helping people and all of that. But
right.
At least do that. And you are going to give everybody a PDF. I will get it from you. I'll download it into the group, again, there's a place that I can download PDFs, and you guys can click, and I'll make sure it's clickable and shareable, and you guys can have that 30-day thing, and just go through there and just use it as sort of it's a guide, right? It's just sort of a mental help tip each day. Yes. Yeah.
It's as you see it, I think it's 28 or 29 days, one of the two, but same concept, it's still the same concept, but yeah, the content calendar just provides so much of an insight where a lot of business owners just don't know what to post. And so we made that, and you can have it where it's set week by week. So you can kind of plug and play like different little topics on the content calendar. You guys will see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll put it in. I just don't want to make it available because we're streaming in a bunch of places. This is only for our group. So you guys out there on LinkedIn and wherever you guys you can, I don't know how they can get back to me and say, hey, Jeff, can I have his account? But you got to reach out to me or Jason, and we'll give it to you. But the final word is, we want to let people know. We want to so up in that corner, Freedom Lifestyle. Now, I just threw that together. That we could work on that, but a lot of people like that logo. And so even though you have your own company, 99% of your time is over there doing that. We met together in the LFI Shuffle networking group, which again, because we're in the same world, we connected. It took, and we got to know each other over a couple months and months and months. I was doing my thing, you're doing your thing. And then we came together on a couple projects that we said, hey, we could blend our, your superpowers and my mediocre powers together and create what I call a home business sort of, having your own digital marketing agency working for you 24/7, which really, it's not like we're doing it as a job, but it's a support team. And I know that if I was going to sign up and join anything or participate in anything, I would love to have an upline. It's called the digital upline. I got a video that I'll show you if you haven't seen it yet, where they do things differently. And clearly, if any of you know us, we're going to do things differently. And we've got our projects that we're working on together. 90% of what you're doing, you're just over helping clients and I'm over doing my thing. But 10% of the time we're working together on a couple interesting little projects. If you guys want to know more, we're not going to let the cat out of the bag here. We don't want to let anybody know what we're doing, but we have collaborated on some projects. If you guys want to know about them, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But we both are available on Facebook through Messenger. If you guys got some additional questions, I think I do have a guide, of course, for questions. So go to the guide or just make the post and I'll make sure it gets into the questions guide, because you got till Sunday. All this content we're doing, you guys, if you're catching this late, you're catching it on the weekend. This is just, I think this second week, man, it's the value content. It was good the first week. I think this, because I've tapped into other people, has been 10X. So that being said, we're going to end the broadcast. If you guys have questions for either one of us, do it in the group, in the group. If you're watching this in any of the other groups, you guys know how to get a hold of me, wherever, whether it's LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever, subscribe, do all that good stuff over there. And there's one final tip that we should tell people about in terms of Facebook group stuff. I want to show them this real quick. I got to share the screen. Before we go, I've been meaning, and it's the last day, so I do not want to miss this. And the reason why a lot of people don't show up is share screen. This is critical, man. And maybe you can help me with this one. When I share the screen, I'm going to go to our current group. And again, I'm the admin, but there's a little button that says manage notifications with a little bell. A lot of people say, hey, make sure you do blankety blank. They don't know how to get there. In-app notifications. It starts off either here or down here. And I want everybody to click all posts, because we don't just post junk in here. We're not constantly putting, 20 things a day. All posts, every post in the group. I want to get notified in my little notification thing. Isn't this a great tip to have people do this? And then if you're not, you guys that are in 100 groups, go down there, go to each group and just take about 10 minutes and turn off the stuff or leave the group, because you get overwhelmed. Make sure the groups that you want to be in, that you actually are getting value in, like these pop-up groups, because when these only last 5 days, you better doggone be in all posts, because it's going fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gone, and then maybe a couple extra days. But this is very critical. Notification settings. Make sure you guys are taking notes on this, and that you, for groups like this, you put all posts. For groups that you're tired of all the garbage, just click off or leave the group. Right? Okay.
Easy.
All right. So, hey, buddy, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go do my bike ride. I'm going to stop sharing here and looking at this crazy screen. But yeah, let me just check any last questions. We've got some thank yous coming in. Todd, appreciate it. Christy, Sean, I know you guys have been so loyal. But again, it's a weird time. People are out working. They're doing their thing. Beautiful day. They're at the fair. They're not going to come and watch us. A couple people will, but this replay will live and live and live. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be all these places. So people will be getting this value some way, shape, or form. And that's what we're about. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, Jason and I are all about giving value, and how you connect or work with us. If you ever want to run traffic, don't come to me. go to him, or however that works. If you ever want a digital card help or funnel help built or copy help, you can go to him too. But that's my passion. That's what I love.
After that, man, I'll just say real quick, I'm very easy to get a hold of. So you want to, follow me follow me on my Instagram, my Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm super easy to get a hold of. So if you guys have any questions, or please don't be afraid to just reach out. I'm very easy, laid back. I love helping any way I can with you guys. So, or just Facebook Messenger. You can send me a private message too. Like, hey, I saw you on the video call with Jeff. I'm like, hey, I love meeting new people and knowing how I can best help you guys. So yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll put my information in.
Yeah, perfect. So final question for you, bud. If I do another group that is in regards to this, can I at least invite you back, or have you maybe be an admin, or maybe participate in the group?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. What
Okay.
I do, man, social
media sounds good. All right, man. I think this is the best one of the day. This is my official end of the challenge for this one, because I've got people waiting for me in the other one, so I got to jump from one to the other. And I think you're in that one, aren't you? In the next one?
Yeah, I'm in both. I'm in
both. So we'll continue there. Maybe I'll make you an admin or a special guest, because I think people in there are really looking for health and fitness answers. Mm-hmm. You can maybe come in and we can talk more health and fitness rather than social media and traffic, because I could talk all day on fitness and health and wellness and different kind of workout programs and all that. So we got lots of stuff we can talk about. Well, we'll do that later. I'm going to let you go, brother. Thank you so much. God bless everybody that's been here. And if you're seeing this on replay, you guys it's hashtag, right? Jason, hashtag replay.
Yeah.
Why hashtag replay? Tell me why hashtag replay and not just replay.
Well, because hashtag is going to a specific area. So when people type in hashtag replay, how many posts are associated with hashtag replay, that's where it's going to get sent to. So don't put replay, because it's just going to stay here in this group. But hashtag is going to get sent to everywhere else around social or on Facebook.
Okay, very good. So you guys hashtag it up out there. Great tip.
And with the hashtag.
And I'm going to end the broadcast for everybody, and then Jason, hang tight.